guess it is a look at my shoulder to get a better view. There we go. Okay, I'll give everybody a minute. Let's see if the turkey's around. I guess the turkey's around. Hi, Gypsy. Okay, so I'm just doing this really quick because I've got to Mod Podge one thing. Where'd it go? There it is. I've got to Mod Podge one thing, and I'm going to go in and eat dinner and rest because there's going to be storms coming through tonight. Watch out for those. But I've been reading more into optogenetics. And how optogenetics work is that there are photodiodes in your brain that create a photocurrent that basically lead these light sources to the places where they need to go. Why is there a low plane going over here? Sounds like one of those little parachute planes that people have. Anyway, so there's photodiodes in your brain that create photocurrents. I really want to know if I can see him. And that's how the optogenetics, did you see those birds, gets to your brain in there to where it can manipulate your brain. So I looked up photomodulation, optogenetic photomodulation. You need photodiodes and a photocurrent within your brain. The thing is that they're labeling something that they don't know what it is, but they're saying it works like that, so we're going to manipulate it, but we don't really know what it does. That's kind of like saying there's a hot wire string, and I'm going to go hang on to it till I figure out how it works. To me, that's about as smart as it sounds. But nowhere does it really say how they get in there to create the photodiodes to follow the photocurrent to manipulate your brain. I've been reading in circles for like an hour. It's crazy. So there's a bug after me. So they know, I don't know which is prettier when you can see the backyard or you can see me. So they know that you have photodiodes and photocurrents. I'm going to sneeze. And that's what they must use and manipulate, because that helps you either absorb or delay how much you get, how much light you get, and the response you give. But nowhere in the reading does it say how they figured that out. But what it does say is there has to be a seed modulation occurrence. That would mean to me a seed, something that had to be planted in the brain. Excuse me? Somebody plant something in my brain I don't know about? Kind of concerns me just a little bit. Just a little bit. So I'm just reading in circles at this point because it's like they're telling what they're doing, but they're not telling how, why, or who created this. It's like there's a hot fence. You grab on the hot fence. You figure out the hot fence is hot. And now we have an electric current. We're going to study electric. Okay, who put the hot fence there? And that's how I'm looking at optogenetics is, okay, we found a photocurrent with photodiodes, and we can augment your receptors as far as the light and the responses. But who put that there? Because it said there had to be a seed occurrence. Who put it there? So it's just like, whoa. Got you. Do I sound really, really, really fast 2 times? Woohoo! So that's what I'm. Who taped a hot dog to your ceiling? Is there a hot dog to my ceiling? Where's the hot dog to my ceiling? So I'm sitting there going, okay, so basically what they're saying, okay, I'll be in a minute. Basically what they're saying is, here's this thing that does this. Here's this electric fence. Let's grab this electric fence and figure out there's a current. There's a current on this electric fence. That's what they're saying. They're doing, oh, look, here's this photocurrent with these photodiodes. Let's jump in and, oh, this is what they do. They absorb or don't transmit light. But who created that? Because it said there must be a seed basically a seed modulation. A seed, basically, something has to be placed or, brought to existence. Hello, Savannah. Hello, Savannah. So where does that come from? Where does it come from? Here comes my father to dispel great wisdom. What are you gonna do? What was you gonna do? You're just gonna scare everybody. He's gonna scare everybody.
They said I was well. They let me out. I got out early. They said I was well. I don't know about that.
What'd you tell our neighbor today when he was mowing?
I like mustard on my biscuits. What?
What'd you tell our neighbor when he was mowing today? Who was you when he was mowing?
I'm Forrest. They call me Forrest Gump.
He mows everybody's yards.
Oh, supper's ready.
I know. I'm gonna stick this bear canvas down and come in. If anybody's driving and listening, that was my dad. Sorry. That scared you to death if you were just listening and all of a sudden Forrest Gump came on here, or Sling Blade. Yeah. Oh, see what I'm working with? It's genetic, though. I tell you, I'm the same way. So, okay. So that's what it is. Basically, we're saying there's an electric fence in your brain, and we've learned how to control the electric current. But ain't nobody telling us how that electric fence got there. But it says there has to be a seed modulation. Seed to me means there's something planted. And when I go and look at this, nobody will indicate in their literature if they're actually planting something or they're finding a biological function that they're just manipulating. But the more I read, the more it sounds like something has been implanted that they are manipulating. It scared me, y'all. Scared me just a little bit. My dad's a character. He's a hoot. He could have his own YouTube channel and make millions. Just his life. I tried to catch him the other day. He was going like 90 miles an hour on his little zero-turn mower. He was done with one yard and he was going to the others because there's like 3 houses on this farm road. And he was just booking it. And I tried my darndest to get my camera out and to catch him going Mach 90 on his zero-turn mower, but it did not work. I thought it would be a great, inspiration to y'all. Because he's 70. Still acts like he's 45. Most of the time acts like he's 13. Gives me luck. Maybe I'll be that humorous when I'm that old. Makes me think I'm lucky. Who knows? I might be that humorous when I'm that old. Hey, I just saw another troll like you saying same crap too. Oh, imagine that. Sit down, shut up, and learn something, or go away. So anyway, maybe that's somebody that's being optogenetically modulated. Just controlled. I would say his light's very, very dim, though. I love being mean. So anyway, that's how I'm reading it. I'm reading it. I'm going through different peer-reviewed studies and scientific, and they're all saying the same thing, that they found this photodiodes and photocurrent, and that they know that that it transfers or delays the absorption of light, and that they can control it. But they're not telling us what they put in there, or how they found out, or how they found out they could control it. Just mum's the word. So I'm sitting here going, how many are lying to us? And what's the real motive? And what the heck's going on? And, I got bubbles. Hang on. I got to use my fingers. I got bubbles. So that's my concern, is that they're telling all about what they're doing, but they're not telling about, where there's smoke, there's fire. Okay, I'd like to see the smoke. Actually, I'd like to see the match get struck, because I'm wondering where all this come from, and I'm trying to figure it out, and the reading is just going in circles, and I'm sure that's for a purpose. But I want to know if my brain's being messed with, if I have horrible eyes. I want to know if my eyes are being screwed with. I want to know. And when I read these scientific journals, nobody's telling me dog snot. And it's making me mad. Because I think I need to know what's going on. Well, my dad was much different when I was younger. He was much more stern. He's gotten, as he's aged, his funny bone seems to have grown exponentially. I think that with everybody, as you get older, you figure out life's just it's just high school, never ending, and you just might as well laugh at the stupid people and go on. Because there's always going to be stupid people that, people that get their rocks off on just trying to make others feel horrible. There's always going to be those people. And when you learn just to not care, like that one coming in here, I saw you saying the same crap. Well, no, duh. I'm passionate about this topic and I'm going to be talking about it, but I've never seen your name. And why in the heck do you care what I'm talking about? But there are people that only get happiness from making others miserable. I would call them part of the government too, but hey, who am I to talk? But anyway, another tidbit y'all might not have heard today. There was a 3.8 magnitude earthquake. Where did that come from? On the New Madrid fault line. So I think Tennessee's fixing to get a little shaky, wakey. It's shaking, bacon. I helped. I think that's going to happen in Tennessee very soon. The New Madrid fault has not bobbled in a long time. I think she's fixing to bobble. She's been firing off about 17 little ones about every couple months, but this one was a halfway good doozy. So I'm thinking we're fixing to see a little Elvis Presley move from the New Madrid fault. I'm being called to dinner, but let me show you what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. I'm doing another bear, but I'm doing a dark bear instead of the light one that had the mountains behind it. I did a dark one. And then, of course, I'm going to gold rub and buff the outside. Judy, don't blame you. I'm already there, but don't blame you. So now y'all got stuff to think about. Everybody go read. See if you can figure out who put those photodiodes and photocurrents, how they found those, who put what in our brain to find those, and how they learned to control them. Everybody do some homework, because I'm reading in circles and it's driving me nuts. If you can figure it out and find it out, please let me know, because it's irritating the far out of me. I want to know how they knew that's what they, because you have to put something there to understand how it works. And it says there's going to be a seed. And I'm sitting there going, seed normally means planted. Have we all been neurologically modulated for optogenetic use, for behavioral modification and such, and we don't know it? I mean, it just makes me wonder, because I'm reading these scientific journals and they're talking in circles and not telling the whole story. And I'm like, I'm seeing the gap, but I want to read the gap. So if you can find it, let me know, because I would appreciate it, because I'm struggling and it's making me frustrated, because I literally feel like I've been reading in circles for about 3 months. I've been looking at this for a while, because it's a big part of how we have to understand our brains are being manipulated. I can't figure it out. If you can figure it out, let me know. Heck, I'll hand make you something and send it to you. I'm working on mod stuff too right now, so I'm being super creative right now. But I just want to know, was there a seed event? If so, when, where, what, who, and what are you doing? Because it says what you do with our brains and what you do with our photodiodes and photocurrents, and how you augment the way we can absorb and basically delay the absorption of light, and how they can maneuver and manipulate it. But how'd you get there? Like, I know you might have planted your flag on the mountain, but I want to know how you climbed. So it's just like, Savannah, you're going to flip when you see it. You're going to flip. It's not a normal one. And when you see it, you'll know it's not a normal one, and you'll understand. But you're going to flip. But your box is going to be bigger than most. Yours and Ashley's box are going to be bigger. I see Gypsy a lot. So, but you and Ashley have done so much. I see Gypsy a lot, so I just take Gypsy her stuff or mail it to her. But anyway, if somebody can read that, find that out, get on it. I'm going to hopefully make jewelry tomorrow, but it may be pouring. I don't know. I've had nurse and physical therapy and everything today. But figure out how they got the photodiodes, the photocurrent, how they got the power to understand that. And when it says there had to be a seed manipulation or something like that, What was that? Because then we circle back and it's like they won't tell that one little thing about how they got there to know this. I want to know. I'm trying. Yes, our food is garbage now, and Europe has very high restrictions on what foods they will and will. Like Skittles are not allowed in Europe. Did you know that? So if you like Skittles, don't go to Europe. Um, but the U.S., if you really read against the other countries, the U.S. treats their citizens like crap, feeds them crap. We're mushrooms. We're fed crap, put in crap, and put in a dark place, and we only come out when we're useful. We're mushrooms. Sad. I'm trying to read between the lines, but I'm. You ever do an algebra equation and you're just right there and then you lose it? That's what I feel like when I'm reading this. And so I try to like do a net of the same scientist where I can understand, and maybe one of them will tell that they're not. I'm gonna keep reading. If I figure it out, I'll let you know. But that's where I am. And I made my raccoon purse yesterday, and I'm proud of it. But this is gonna be pretty when it dries too. And I've got to go up and look at the construction because apparently, where we had that leak, the bathroom renovation was done. So I get to go up and look at the final construction. I haven't been any part of it. They did it. I'm not there. But David called and wants me to come up and look at it. And so if it's not super, super rainy, maybe Saturday I'll pop up and look at it. If it's super pretty, I'll share. But it's a bathroom with a toilet. I mean, yeah. But they put down a floor in the bedroom too and painted that purple wall that Haley had that I couldn't paint over. They painted it and it's perfectly white now. I love contractors. They're so great. So, hi, Simple Girl. So we're going to look at all that, and I'm going to put my stamp of approval on it before he apparently pays the contractor, because currently my name is still on the bank account, but I'm in the process of I've started a new bank account, but I have to wait to shift funds before I can really close get my name off the other one. So that's where we are on that. Hi, Nat. But I will definitely show you how it turned out. And I'm going to check my seeds because mom's seeds, certain ones are growing faster than mine. But the last time I was at the house, I had some that were coming up that are not even wanting to grow down here. And I found out about survival garden seeds. There's a survival garden seeds or survival garden. It's their own .com. And they sell herbs and vegetables and a mixture that you can do all, but their herb survival garden, it's got bergamot, it's got toothache plant, it's got everything. It's got what is it, feverfew in it. It's got stuff that normal people don't see or don't have. It even has yarrow seeds in there for you. I looked at their seeds. I'm going to buy me some to add to my herbs. Mom's got herb garden down here too, but to add to what we have. So survival garden seeds, that's their own .com. You can also find them on Amazon, but you pay a little bit more. If you need to go and you want to see what all's in there, Whippoorwill Holler on YouTube did a thing over survival seeds. Go look at those. They look great. She has a beautiful garden. She's a very smart woman. She's like Patera from Appalachia Farm. So go check that out. When will I be able? I don't know if I'm going home, Savannah. I'm going to go look at the construction and see if I like it. Right now, the place we're at, if I go home, I'm having a lot of problems with the stairs here. That's what's making my left leg. That's what's making me fall so much, because I'm toddling, because my left leg is super weak. I lost all that weight, lost all that muscle, and now the stairs are really hard on me. But if I go home, I will most likely be living in the guest room. It's just how it's going to have to be right now. But I don't know if I'm going home, because the crazy woman is still not in custody, still hasn't had her mental evaluation, still have no protection from her. They told her no guns, no weapons, and no contact, but I believe that happened like the tooth fairy come and give me $1 tonight. So it's just not anywhere I want to be right now. And, David's being pretty chill about all this, but our lives were totally got upended by a methamphetamine addict that tried to kill us, that put us in a courtroom and stressed us out to the point that my health almost failed. and she's fine because she can take in brake cleaner and and urine and a lot of chemicals, and she just blows right through that. But stress and worry on the normal person will just tank them. So I just like to salute her for being a dipshit. Um, but that's where I am. It has literally put a huge kink in my life, and David had to realize that I'm not the person that used to hog hunt, deer hunt, and do all that. So he is. I think it hit him smack between the eyes how much I do need help now, and that I can't always defend myself. When I'm in certain flare modes or having certain issues, I can't always defend myself. Um, I think it scared the crap out of him, and I think it's made him say, "I can't take care of you. I need a few minutes," and I can't I can't begrudge him that because this disorder will kill me, and I feel bad that he's just sitting around wondering when it will. And I'm just trying to enjoy my days until it does. It's not here, Ashley. Did it say delivered? Because I didn't get it yet. Oh, does Mom want grape mix? Grapes, blueberries. We're one of those. Um, we even do tropical stuff. We're not picky. You're a sweetie to do that. So I will go and check on the construction, but I will be back. Half my life is here now. Like all my stuff is here, and my dog, and all my crafting stuff, and I'm resealing the edges real quick. So that's kind of where I am. I don't really know what's going to happen, and a lot of it will probably have to wait until the lady has her mental evaluation. My nurse and my physical therapist would really like for me be back on flat ground with no stairs to have to deal with. But I'm not going to be in a place where I'm going to get shot at every day. So, but now he said she's been super quiet since the court got involved. Maybe nobody had ever smacked her on the butt before. I'm if she ever shoots at me again, it's going to be worse than smack on the butt because I'm not dealing with this anymore. Thank you, Scully. I appreciate that. Scully, I put the wrong zip code on that, even though I've sent Sabrina mail for 2-3 years. And my little poster girl caught it and sent it back to the house with my husband. And so I've got to put the right zip code on it because I had a brain fart and send it back out. But I'll let Sabrina know that it got rewritten back to me because I screwed up the zip codes. But I have a great postal girl named Shelly that Shelly caught it. So I got it. And I've let Sabrina know. Honey, talk to legal aid. Call legal aid first in your area. Call legal aid first. So, thank you so much. I'm going to shut up now because this needs to dry. And if I keep touching it, it's going to mess it up. But my bear is going to dry. I resealed the edges. And then I'm going to rub and buff with gold the edges. And tomorrow I'm going to try to make another bag out of a raccoon because my first one has got a great reception from all my nurses and stuff. My one nurse wanted to buy it. And I said, this is my practice one. Wait until I make a pretty one. So tomorrow I'm going to try to make another bag. And my art project is big. You need to get you one of them HBs, so if you ever drive through Nashville, he'll honk at you. Stop and talk. Hey, Jules. It's nice to see you in here, Jules. My life has been crazy. All because of a meth head that lived next door that decided I was stealing her trees with the green men and wanted to kill me. And now we're in the court battle. She's got to have a mental evaluation. And I'm living with my parents because my husband, I think it just all hit him square right smack between the eyes. And I'm safer down here. I'm on a private drive in the middle of nowhere. And I think my health stuff just hit him square in the face. So we're trying to, I mean, he's as sweet as he can be to me still, but he's like, I can't be responsible for you. He's stressed. And I understand why he's stressed because I'm stressed. His stress just comes out in a way. He wants to walk away and take a moment, but I can't because I still have to take care of me. So, but I'm going to let him walk away and take a moment. We'll just see what happens. You're putting all that on the window. Good. I love sunflowers. I have sunflowers, everything. My T-Rex bra on there. I had some storm damage because I can still see my security cameras. I had some storm damage, so we'll clean that up when we're home too if my legs are having a good day. But I'm still down here at Mom and Dad's, and I'm enjoying it, having a good time. I think I'm a horrible influence on my mother, and I love that. So, yeah, Scully, it is. It is. And like everywhere you move, like we even talked about moving, but there's nowhere you move to get away from this. It's everywhere. Sadly, there are people in every social strata that need a break from reality, and rather than meditating or prayer or finding a spiritual course, they go for a break from reality with a drug. Well, and then they need more and more breaks, and then the breaks get less and less because they need more and more of the drug, and then before you know it, they're down here doing stupid crap and tearing their communities apart, and they don't compost what they're doing because they've actually eroded their brains, and it's sad because it's everywhere. And so thank God for the few of y'all that are have common sense and understand and see what's going on in this nation. We're the whiniest bunch of silver spoon, stuck up little I need everything, and let's legalize the drugs over here so we can make this part of the state want to leave from us. And it's just like, how about you be a good person, take care of you and your environment, and leave everybody else the heck alone and follow the laws. That's really all we need to do in this nation. But I mean, the legal system right now is a three-ring circus. And honestly, if they brought a zebra and a donkey and a zonkey and an elephant and a camel out in Congress, out in the Senate, out in the House, I would just be like, yeah, that matches what's going on. It's three-ring circus in there too. So that's just where I am. Did you? Okay, I'm going to check it. Send me a link, Ashley, on Facebook. So when I lay down, I will remember, because I will always check my Facebook messages before I lay down. We're going to get them tomorrow, so I'm watching out tomorrow. But when the storms move through, whenever they do move through, I'll run up and check the new construction, because David wants me to say it's okay before he pays the people. And I'm like, honestly don't know if I'm going to be there, so who cares if I think it's okay. So, I mean, it's a bathroom. There's just a few things you do in there. It's okay. Okay, I'm going to go on and eat some dinner. Y'all have a good evening, but think about this optogenetics and the photocurrent, and the photodiodes, and being able to control how much light we absorb, when and where, and how it makes us act. But when they said it was a seed event, everybody read up on that, because that makes me think they planted something to be able to do this. I want to know. Now, the rats are hooked up on little helmet things. I want to know. So everybody go read. I never went to Telegram because I tried once and it was just like, and I left. Had to leave. Thank you, Jules. You have a good night. Fajitas. Well, I think we're having steak, but I live on a cattle farm, so. Well, thank you, Scully. Everybody go read. And then if you find something, when this reloads, put it in the comment section and I'll start studying on it. But I have hit a circle and I'm tired of doing this, so I need a new point of trajectory. So help me. Okay. The cows are moving. Okay, I'm going to go eat dinner. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll show you my art in a couple days. And everybody watch the storms.